Are we in the housing market crash of 2023? Is this a repeat of 2007 and 2008? Or are we expecting something else to happen as we look forward into 2023? Let's look at some numbers, talk through it, take a deep breath, and realize we're all going to come out on the other side. I think it's going to be okay. Let's talk through it. Hey, I'm Keith with Van Dorm Realty. Let's talk through some quick numbers. In December of 2022, I would say we saw some severe seasonality, and that was based on a number of factors. The first being interest rates. Although people continue to see the news about rising mortgage rates, the main thing to consider is that mortgage rates actually peaked back in October timeframe, and all we've seen since then is a decline in the mortgage rates because the number of mortgage applications has slowed significantly. So if you haven't talked to your lender, if you need to buy, it would make sense. I would highly recommend talking to your lender, and you may be surprised that some of the VA and conventional rates for well-qualified buyers are sitting around in the fives. So talk to your lender, see what's happening with rates. Now, as we go forward into 2023, a thing to consider is the Fed has said that they plan to continue rate hikes. So although the Fed rate does not directly affect the mortgage interest rates, that may be a factor to consider for both home buyers and sellers. So we don't know what's going to happen, but I think we'll continue to see rates still sit between the high fives and maybe the low sevens. With the home prices where they're at, I wouldn't be surprised if that's where we continue to see those progress through the year. Another big factor was the number of homes for sale. Although we saw buyer demand decrease in December, we have also seen the number of homes for sale in Thurston County continue to decline. So we're still continuing to kind of see almost, I wouldn't say a stalemate, but just the inventory continues to decrease for what is really kind of needed. And I think another big factor in that is if we look all the way up in King County and Pierce, we continue to see the demand decrease because we aren't seeing as many people moving from up north. And that's my experience just as an agent who primarily helps home buyers, is I've seen that demand drop. I'm not talking to people from Seattle helping them look for a place in Pierce County, or I'm not helping people from Pierce County or the Tacoma area look for homes down in Thurston County. People aren't looking to commute as much anymore, which is causing less buyer demand in the areas. And therefore, kind of what we've seen since June of 2022 is a price decrease in Thurston County. Overall, about a 4 to 5% decrease in overall prices in the county. But depending on the neighborhoods, some neighborhoods still have seen very little to no decline, depending on the specific location. Another factor to consider if you're a home buyer is that although if you find a home that you like, if they're listed high, don't be afraid to put offers in. Understand that homes that are not ready to move into, usually those sellers will have to start to bend. So we continue to see the market normalize, but I would definitely say we're coming back around into, we're swinging quickly into a balanced market, if not a bit more of a buyer's market, because home sellers are starting to get a little scared now that they've seen some of those home prices compress. So if you're buying, selling, it doesn't matter. If you want to talk a bit more, there are so many numbers to talk about with the market, especially within Thurston and Pierce counties. So reach out if you'd like to sit down, get a free cup of coffee, and I'd love to go over things with you. Talk to you again soon. Bye.